Welcome to True North Reading, the complete mastery reading and spelling program. My name is Erin Brown, and I'm the creator and director of True North Reading, and I'm also a parent who raised 11 children by birth and adoption. I'm a teacher for 40 plus years who's been supervising and training other teachers, and a former university professor and curriculum developer of about 30 years as well. I've been developing curriculum professionally for children preschool through college programs for, again, almost 30 years. With True North Reading, what I'm seeking to do is to bring to you and the world together the absolute best how to read, spelling, and vocabulary language arts program based on the best cross-discipline research that's out there today. That's what works for kids in all areas, whether you're just beginning and you want to start out right, or whether you have a child who's been struggling with reading or spelling, or you have a gifted child and you want to meet your child's needs. Whatever you find yourself in right now, you want to ensure that your child, your student, is confident and reading is easy and fun with the best reading and spelling know-how from all the experts into the best reading instruction that money can buy. The world's greatest minds and methods are pulled together on a super simple online platform with a price that's so affordable, something that reaches your child from preschool all the way up into middle school and even high school with vocabulary, something that covers all of the reading, spelling, vocabulary instruction that you need for over 6 years. That's all here. And we're adding new curriculum and pages every single month. And each page and game, whether it's on reading or spelling or vocabulary, it's all designed to be the very best in the world. We seek the #1 methods from areas like speech and language pathology, occupational therapy, neurology, brain-based learning, and specialists in child development and education. From time-tested classics such as Montessori and Suzuki methods up to cutting-edge memory systems and what's called gamification. Ways to motivate your child and keep your student enjoying the learning and excited about learning. It's all on a unified platform designed to deliver results for your highest completion rates with the best results you can get for your child's reading, learning, and spelling, vocabulary, all of it available, and the best that's out there in education today, especially if you, the parent, are teaching your child to read, or if you want to make sure your child's reading is excellent and effortless, then this is for you. So first, if you're not familiar with how the platform works and how the courses are set up, there are videos that you could watch to learn the nuances of how to use True North Reading for reading or spelling or vocabulary or all three. But if you're familiar with the layout, or if you have a preschool child or a first-year learner, let's say a kindergarten or beginning learner, just starting out with learning to read, you can simply start with the basic code 1 with how-to pages and little videos for you on exactly what to do as a parent or teacher. If you have lifetime access, that means that all of the levels and instruction and videos and pages, all the resources are open to you from before you preschool, very first learning, all the way up to high school vocabulary. So the first step for you as a parent is to choose the level that you want to master based on exactly what your child needs. You'll actually find 2 categories or sections of learning on the site, and the first category is called the original program. The original program was recorded previously in an online classroom setting, and it's divided into 6 categories: young beginners, the basic code 1, basic code 2, blends and fluency, the combination code, the vowel name code, and the imposter code. Young beginners is for children as young as 2.5 years old, where through games and hands-on interaction, your child learns pre-reading foundations and the ability to recognize the first letters and sound pictures and their sounds. And it's not learning whole sight words, okay, like other incorrect and actual damaging methods of baby reading that are out there. This is true decoding that's easy and fun, and that correctly will help your child approach reading at the older ages in a way that they're successful and they don't get into trouble later on, which is what happens with whole word memorization. The basic code 1 is for children around ages 4 to 7, and it's where your student has absolutely everything needed to learn to read and spell with excellence and ease right from the beginning. It breaks reading down into little pieces with how-to videos for easily recognizing the letters and the sounds, which we call sound pictures, by the way, and for decoding and reading words right from the start. It also has beginning spelling and even vocabulary and a little bit of writing, how to write the letters. But know that the videos are super short, 1 minute, 2 minute, 4 minutes, and then the rest of the learning for many hours in the full week is hands-on games and activities. So this sets the strongest foundation that you can ever make for all of your future reading, because all of the areas that are involved in learning to read are covered. For the Basic Code 2 Blends and Fluency, it's for students around ages 5 to 8, and it allows your child to become a fluent reader before moving ahead to what we call combination sounds. These are the groups of letters that are formed from the basic code or alphabet letters to make a different sound. For instance, the letter S and H put together, of course, become, we know as adults, a wholly different sound. But this is a whole different level of learning, and we want absolutely an ease and a joy in learning to read and a fluency before having to worry about those combination letters. And so the Basic Code 2 is where we decode, and everything is sound outable. There's nothing beyond the basic code sounds. That means every single word can be sounded out. And number one, your child doesn't have to struggle or worry that there's a new sound picture or letter combination out there that's hidden in a word, or that they have to memorize anything. There's no guessing. It's all sound outable. Number two, your child develops confidence, because there's no fear. Nothing weird is going to jump out at them. Nothing is going to be thrown at them that they don't know. It's all sounds they've learned and know. So learning becomes both easier, and their confidence rises because they're not concerned about those things that they don't know. Everything is known. The next level, the combination code, is typically for students ages 8 to 15, and it starts with some sounds that a teacher may know already, the reader may know already, but the method and grouping of the sounds and letters is very different from what he or she has learned before, say in a phonics program. So even if your student is older, they're learning a new system or way of thinking about reading and spelling that's going to help them in advanced reading. So that's why students can be 8 to 15 in this age group. Now, the words that we use and are given to you are from very simple 8-year-old learning words up through much more complicated words. So in the program, it's graded. Within the program, you get to choose the exact words to use that fit your child's needs. Now remember, with too many new things to learn, your student can focus and not focus and struggle to enjoy the learning, because when they're learning both a new way of doing it, which is this program, and the new content, it just can be tough and kids can give up. So this is again why older students might start at the combination code level. It starts smoothly, and your child gets confidence and a full understanding of how English and reading works with something that they're familiar with already. There will be some new things in there, but a lot of the content will just be something rearranged in a new way of thinking, a new way of understanding how reading works, that they can take then into the more advanced levels. So then in the next levels, when the content is different than what's been learned before, it's new, it's not a struggle, because we know the methods that we learned in the combination code. So the combination code might be a good place to begin. The vowel name code is typically for students ages 10 to 16, and it takes all of the vowel names, A, E, I, O, U, and U. There are really 6 different vowel name sounds. And it teaches all of the sound pictures for one sound together at one time. Most, if not all, reading and spelling programs in the United States and world stretch out reading and spelling these vowel name combinations across many grade levels. Here with True North Reading, your student learns each and every way to read and spell one complete vowel name. So all of the sounds for A, for example, those 13 ways to draw the A sound are all learned together, or the 10 ways to draw the O sound are all together, and they can decode and recognize all 10 ways that O is represented. So it's finite, it's actually easier to remember, and it actually increases reading ability to read and spell more intricate, longer words faster, because all of the vowel names are mastered at once. It's not spread out across many grade levels. So students often jump 2 grade levels in that one level. And finally, the Imposter Code, the highest level, is typically for students ages 11 to 17. It takes the sounds we know in the basic code, such as O, the L, or S, the S, and it shows all the intricate ways that the sounds appear. For instance, that S can be written as SE, as in house, or CE, like in peace, or SC, like in scent, or ST, as in whistle, or PS, like is in psychology or psalms, and many, many more ways. And so when all the imposter sounds are the ways to draw that letter sound, first basic code alphabet sound are together, it makes spelling incredibly easy. They can be decoded, reading and spelling can be mastered and decoded faster and together. And then even high school and college level words are learned in the Imposter Code. So each of these sections, young beginners, the basic code 1, the basic code 2, the combination code, the vowel name code, and the imposter code, they have videos, pages, games, and more in each of these sections. Now, it's no secret that we've been putting together a brand new way of accessing True North reading. This new program is available for the basic code 1 and basic code 2. It's the same as the original program, but it's put in a layout that is much easier to access and really literally has hundreds and thousands of more pages and learning videos for you. And it's here in a more direct, super easy and simple click through online layout. And so, yes, we're working on that, and things are coming on all the time that are brand new. And as a member, you get everything that comes on new as it comes online. So your student becomes a fast reader, a fantastic speller, a person who has great reading comprehension, who becomes a true powerhouse at reading and spelling and vocabulary. So that when it comes to communicating, all of school and learning and life becomes much easier because this reading foundation, which spills over or influences all of learning, is strong and solid. All of the learning here has been used for over 25 years with students from all over the world with success. And all that you need is here for language arts, whether it's in the original program or the new layout. You'll find that all that you need is here. Choose any category and dive in. It's all online. And if you want to know how to exactly meet your child's needs to match your student to the exact learning that fits, and particularly if your child or student has learning differences in any way, it's all here with more how to start videos in this choose the right place to start page, which is found by clicking in the button on the button below. Again, that's the choose the right place to start page, especially if you have learning differences for your student. To get in, use the login that was set up when you purchased the True North Reading Program, and you'll get to all the levels, pre-K through middle school, that are available with lifetime access. Each level is designed as an individualized program, and right now, people like you are going through the levels with their kids at their own pace. There are suggested daily schedules, but ultimately, you, the parent, and the teacher are completely in control of how fast or how slow to go to complete the learning in the best way possible for you and your family. Especially as a lifetime access member, you unlock everything that you need for all your kids. So for any number of children, ages preschool through middle school and more, with all of this, it's all there. I want to encourage you to not get overwhelmed, okay? Simply move through the how-to information for parents first. These short parent videos and documents are going to truly help you become oriented faster and to understand how this research-based, game-based, fun way of learning works, to be able to help guide your student through the fun activities and pages and games and more. And if you're a Lifetime Access member, you're part of a community together where you get to send questions and get answers by simply emailing truenorthreading@gmail.com at any time to personally connect with me, the director, and once every month I come live into the community to answer your questions and bring new ideas that can help you and your child get to reading faster and smoother and with 100% comprehension. You can go to truenorthreading.com/testimonials to see what parents are saying, and truenorthreading.com/what-it-looks-like, what it looks like with dashes, to see photos of kids using the program. I can't wait to hear your story. And if you are new to a phoneme or sound-based approach to learning to read like this is, I also encourage you to look at the FAQ page at truenorthreading.com, and that's under /FAQ, so you can understand how to use True North Reading in the best way possible. Thank you, and welcome to True North Reading, the Complete Mastery Reading and Spelling Program.